First of all, ma'am, almost all the people who are watching are just given a basic introduction about you. So we'll start with your introduction. So if you can just tell us about your background.
Yeah, sure. First of all, good morning to everyone and good morning to you also. And thank you so much for making me join in this video. And
My
let
pleasure.
me tell you, this is my first video online. Like I am coming live for the first time. um, I've been taking classes for like one or two people who have joined me, but not on such a big scale. So my hi to everyone who is there online. How many people are there? 183. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, nice. And okay, now few things about me. Like now, people, my profile is self-explanatory, and me being an ex-army officer, I'm an ordnance officer, and I was commissioned. I joined OTA in 2005,
Okay.
and I did my contract with Indian Army till 2011, right? And regarding my background, I studied in Army Public School, Amritsar. I did my 10th and then my 12th also from Army Public School, Amritsar. And after that, I did my college from Khalsa College. I'm a product of Khalsa College, Amritsar, by the way. So, uh, actually, I joined Khalsa College because of one reason only, because they had NCC and I wanted to join NCC actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was in Khalsa College. I did my graduation from there. I am a graduate in BSc Economics, and then I did my PG again from Khalsa College. From like I did my computer science. I did my PG in computer science actually. And while I was doing my PG, first year only, my first call for SSB it came.
Okay.
So yeah, and I did my NCC for 3 years. All senior wing में जितने भी certificates they have, no D and C. Then I
These are
attended a few camps in Delhi also, Thalsanic India camp, and I am a gold medalist in shooting NCC.
oh,
And then I joined army. I left army in 2011, and then I did my management course from IIM Indore, Indian Institute of Management Indore. And after that, I got placed with a company called Indus Towers. It's a
mhm.
telecom company, and it's in, I believe, India's biggest telecom company after Bharti Airtel.
Okay.
So we used to provide the passive infrastructure for all these Airtel, Vodafone. They were our clients actually. We used to provide that. Tower is there. You have DG sets, you have PIUs, all those things, batteries. They were actually
Mhm.
provided by us and maintained by us.
Okay.
And I was heading Rajasthan for logistics and
Mhm.
warehouses there in
Oh,
Rajasthan. I
okay.
was with corporate for around 3.5 years. Then my son was born, so I had to leave, and I did so many things, and now I landed up here. So this
Ah,
is my story, and I appeared in SSB actually twice. I was hearing you, when you were not visible to me. I just heard that Allahabad being a rejection center. I
yes.
differ here, because
Yes.
I got rejected from Bhopal and I
Okay.
got
Okay.
selected from Allahabad.
Okay. What I was saying, I was the students they ask many times this thing that it is a rejection board. So I was telling that no board is a rejection board. It's just that some boards are big, the number of people going for entries are more. So that is why. Otherwise, every board is same only. They'll check you for all the basic qualities and everything is same.
Yeah,
And
I believe there are reasons behind. Uh, Absolutely right. No board is a rejection board.
yes, yes.
Bhopal mein what happened with us was our batch got washed out. So,
Hmm.
it became a rejection board for us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So and because Allahabad is also the largest board, like it has five boards, which no other board has such a large. So right from the beginning, the number of rejections are more, number of selections are also more. So it has just become a myth that it is a rejection board. So it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Same goes for NCC entry. So ma'am, you were from NCC entry or you went for through CDS?
Actually, when I joined army, we did not have CDS for lady officers. We had an
Okay.
entry called Women's Special Entry Scheme. I'm very old. So presently, all my course mates are lieutenant colonels.
Okay.
And when I joined army, it was WSES, Women's Special Entry Scheme. So we
Okay.
did not have any kind of CDS exam for ladies.
Okay.
But I am a NCC entry only. I am not,
Okay.
yeah, I did not appear for any other entry because I had that C certificate with me, and I believe now also the process is the same for NCC entry, right?
Which is same. P certificate is
Yeah,
the eligibility for that.
true.
All right. And that time, I think it was for 5 years, the period of engagement for short service officer.
Yeah, it was 5 plus 5 plus 4.
Okay, it was like that only.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So after this, we have some questions. Many girls, especially this is basically we have done this for especially for girls, NCC, especially NCC girls. So some questions we have shortlisted. So we'll start asking and discussing that, ma'am.
Okay.
So the first thing questions just most of the girls are asking that
I'm so sorry.
how life for girls once they join the academies and once they become commissioned officers.
I'm sorry. Can you please repeat the question once? Actually, I had some problem with my phone. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So ladies want to know that how is life for a lady officer after
Okay.
getting commissioned defense and also during the part of the training. So how it is different and what kind of challenges basically uh, are there?
See, I'll start from training part first. I believe that will be that will be better if we talk about the training first and then the life in army.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Training in academy is same for everyone.
Yes.
Okay, and it is really it is what you call it a rigorous training is there. My
Yes.
time we had only one batch. We never had senior batch with us, but now they
Mm-hmm.
have seniors also,
Okay.
like in for lady officers also. So
Mm-hmm.
now the training part is more difficult than what we had. We had our instructors and all, they used to come, apart from training you, they make you mentally strong there, and you have to undergo all the ragda and all the punishments, and these things are also part and parcel of the academy. You yourself have been in the academy for some time, so you must be aware like how tough it is. So
Yeah.
it is equally the same, like GCs, they undergo, gentlemen cadets, they undergo training. For lady officers, things are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Then if we talk about the routine is also the same. They wake up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and then, they go for runs. And now they have increased the standards also.
Okay.
And then, stamina building exercises were there. This shooting, they teach you shooting, basics of shooting, you have to undergo that, and then you have to clear the exams also. Then
Mm-hmm.
you have to undergo co-curricular activities are also there, you have to participate. And
Yeah,
that is,
ma'am.
and everything is compulsory in academy. It's not like it's not your choice, you feel like doing this, you don't feel like doing this. So basic aim of these things, I believe, what happens, girls when they are staying in civil or when they are staying in their homes, they are really
Mm-hmm.
protected and they are in a cocoon. And once they go to the academy, they really become independent, as in they are our training process is such that they make you mentally tough.
And
And
stuff.
women, I believe in any case, they are mentally tough. There is no
Mm-hmm.
doubt about it. मुझे इसमें कोई शक नहीं है, because if I being a, I am from a civilian background. I was a
Mm-hmm.
person जो धूप में भी जाके बिल्कुल गिर जाता था ना उस टाइप से. I used to carry my glucose. I remember I was carrying glucose bottle throughout my SSB. Because yeah, I did my SSB in June, and I was like, oh my god, how will I survive? And Allahabad is really hot,
Yes.
and I was carrying my bottle full of that orange glucose. I still remember. So I was also like any other girl, but the moment I landed up inside the academy, and when when I saw the training, and it really made me physically tough
Mm-hmm.
and mentally tough. And I believe physical toughness कोई बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है. One should has to be like mentally tough. If you are mentally tough, you can pass any hurdle. So
Mhm.
training in academy is not very difficult
Mhm.
because everything is step by step. They prepare you for the training initially. They prepare your body for the training. They prepare you mentally for the training, and you adapt it very quickly and you cope up all the hardships. It is not very difficult.
So yeah, basically because see, even if someone is this is for the viewers. So if even if someone is from a defense background or even if someone is from a civilian background, या फिर तुमने कभी लाइफ में फिजिकल कुछ भी नहीं किया है, anyways they are going to make it. So वहाँ पे जो है the strengthening sessions और जैसा कि मैम ने बोला mental strength that is more important. So once that is done, everything follows. So it's all everything is mental जैसे कि academy में कहते हैं. And challenge will be for everyone. If you are a physically fit person, so it for you, if you are able to do 10 push-ups, you will be asked to do 50. If you are able to do one, you will be asked to do six. So anyways, you will have to push your limits. and
Yeah.
uh,
See,
and
to be
as
very
ma'am,
frank, yeah.
as
Hanji,
ma'am
Hanji,
said
bolo.
that girls are very they are mentally very tough, and there is no reason to think that not be able to perform. I have my personal experiences. I was in the flying branch, so generally it is a very this perception that girls are not very good drivers and all. And but when you go there, and they were flying very nicely. Many of them were like they were even flying better than the
See,
male
girls are
flying.
better drivers than male. I can prove
So,
that. After this session or once this lockdowns get over, please, I would want to have a race with you now. Now you carry on.
no, talking about
देखो
general perception.
लड़कियों के बारे में तो मैं कुछ सुनूंगी नहीं यहाँ पे.
This is just to because
Yeah.
खुद लड़कियां खुद भी ऐसा ना they have this perception. I've seen everything, so I definitely believe that yes, girls can do anything. All right, man. So now this recent thing, combat roles for women that has been
No,
opened
wait,
in
wait.
the.
We still have to discuss about the girls in army. I just covered up the training part. So second part
Okay,
of the question is still on. I would like to clear all the girls who are watching. They should not go with any of the doubts like
yes,
regarding
ma'am.
anything. So actually, girls in army, if you see, they are really so okay. We can club the topic girls in army and what like girls in combat role. We can do that. So girls in army are really doing fine. They are really doing well, no? Because many girls are there. If you see, if you, I don't know whether defense aspirants are there in this video.
Mhm.
There are few departments or there are few fields in army where girls they get placed. Few of them are engineers,
Mhm.
EME. EME is again an electrical and mechanical engineering core. Then ordnance is there, logistics, and then ASC is there. So girls are already doing demining and mining activities if you talk about engineers. That is a kind of semi-combat role.
Mhm.
Okay. Girls in ASC, they are already taking convoys, you know, to places like JNK and field areas. They are already doing that. And plus, if we take this example of IAS and IPS,
Mhm.
they are equally, part of all the operations and insurgencies. If they are doing it, army में I believe अभी ये आया नहीं है. धीरे धीरे, gradually it will come. So women, as a women,
Mhm.
we don't want to be like men actually.
Mhm.
We want to be like women only.
Mhm.
But now the things have changed. If you see, the war has also changed.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can, right? So
Mhm.
we can divide this topic into three parts basically. First is our socio-economic thing. Second is our, we have adopted Western technology now, and third is the mindset.
Mhm.
So if you talk about socio-economic shift, Now, if you see, people have a lot of education exposure with them, right?
Yeah.
And most of the families are nuclear families now.
Mm-hmm.
And they women they are getting equal opportunities and better opportunities. So first is there is a shift, there is a socio-economic shift in our society.
Mm-hmm.
Gradually, the mindset will also change,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
These two points are interlinked.
Mm-hmm.
Third point, which I want to touch upon, is the Western adoption of technology.
Mm-hmm.
If you speak about combat role, what when I was hearing about the center news also, when this thing came that women will be commanding the troops now, they will be like commanding officers, and they are going to get PC. There was a lot of discussion about this regarding this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And what I feel is combat role is not only restricted to what, last 100 meters or 50 meters you are having that man to man fight.
Yes.
Combat role is not that.
Mm-hmm.
If a person from armored corps is operating a gun, he is
Mm-hmm.
sitting behind. It
Yes.
doesn't mean that, he is not in the combat role. He is
Yeah.
in the combat role, right?
Yes.
So, what we can think about lady officers being inducted in combat role is like army is using all the artificial intelligence, then cyber warfare is there,
Yes.
and space warfare is there. So,
Mm-hmm.
all these are again part of combat only.
Mm-hmm.
So, if lady officers cannot go, and fight in the front, they can
Mm-hmm.
always be placed operating, yeah, maybe backstage operation of these artificial intelligence or cyber warfare or this space warfare kind of thing. So we can think regarding that.
Okay.
And I believe women officers have been doing. One question came to us like, what will happen if there is shelling
Mm-hmm.
will be there, and if women officer will take like she is there, and then shelling will be there, also all these sort of questions. So I would like to clear one thing here. Lady officers have been taking the convoy on border
Mm-hmm.
areas. अगर
Okay.
शेलिंग होनी होगी ना, जब शेल गिरेगा तो वो ये देख के नहीं गिरेगा कि एक लेडी ऑफिसर उसमें बैठी है या जेंटलमैन ऑफिसर बैठा है,
Yes. Yes.
राइट?
Yeah.
तो अगर शेल गिरना होगा ना तो उस पे भी गिर जाएगा. इट इज नॉट दैट यू आर सिटिंग इन साइड द बंकर एंड देन ओनली शेल विल बी देयर ऑन यू. नो, इट्स नॉट दैट. It's a mindset,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Continue. Continue.
and I believe if women they themselves are ready, they should
Mm-hmm.
be given a chance,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And secondly, it is person to person. It depends also. Few people they are good in some work, the other person is good in some other work. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
has their own field of interests and their own field of expertise. I have witnessed men in army,
Mm-hmm.
officers even in army, gentlemen officers I'm talking about. They have been allotted certain kind of duties and they were not able to do that,
Yeah, it happens,
right?
ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it can happen with a lady officer also.
Yes.
But उसी 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 वक्त उस ऑफिसर ने किसी और फील्ड में बहुत अच्छा किया है. So it is basically, it is more about the role, what you are playing, and it is more about personal thing. Like if you are good in one thing, you are master of one thing, and you are owning your weaknesses. It is something about that. It's not about the gender basically.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I wanted to convey.
Okay. All right, ma'am.
Yeah.
So definitely, women have they have been given this responsibility, and they, as you said, ma'am, if the women want to do, so they should be given. And it's just
True.
that it some time it could have been done earlier also. And so, anyways, now as ma'am has made clear, so women are already they are part of combat roles. Combat roles as such, the definition of combat roles have changed with all this cyber warfare coming up and this drones and everything. So it's not just 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers near the LOC that combat takes place. All right, ma'am. So this is this, and now girls also want to know anything special they should take care of while appearing for SSB, while opting for defense forces. So, what is expected out of them? Any special thing if they have to take care of? This is also a very common question that has come.
SSB में तो it is, see, one more thing is there, if you are joining army, it is not about a lady or a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
In our times, the first batch of lady officers, they came in 92.
Okay.
So they were not aware what to do with a lady.
Mm-hmm.
They were, in fact, in my times also, people were really confused at times whether, they treat me like a lady or they treat me like an officer. So
Okay.
I was always, making this thing clear. I am an officer being commissioned, and I passed out from the same academy. So please treat me like an officer. It happened with me also, and I'm sure it would have happened with the earlier lady officers. Now things
Yes.
have changed. Now things are changing. No, I told you gradually things will be changing. कॉम्बैट रोल का भी मैंने यही बताया था कि धीरे धीरे करके स्टेप बाय स्टेप थिंग्स विल चेंज आई बीइंग फ्रॉम सर्विसेज people are used to you know watching a lady officer commanding a company or something like that. They are used to taking orders also from lady officers. And if we talk about the infantry, armored and artillery, इसमें अभी भी lady officers नहीं है. तो
Okay.
जब ये आ जाएंगी they will also get used to.
Mm-hmm.
तो बहुत डिबेट चलता है कि men will not be able to accept, they will not take orders and all those things are there. I disagree on this point also, because if a lady officer is commissioned in infantry,
Mm-hmm.
with the time they develop, that camaraderie is there. They are aware like, okay, this officer is from our Paltan, our unit, and we have to, respect her. So she will be inducted as a lieutenant, and
Mm-hmm.
then she will gradually rise to, second in command or the commanding officer. So people, they will start accepting them also that time. And now, if we speak about SSB, so SSB same things, what same behavior, same OLQs. They are looking only for the OLQs, the 15 officer-like qualities which a person should possess, irrespective of gender, whether she's a lady officer or a gentleman officer. Everybody is a SS entry now.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any discrimination of any kind, being WSES number or SS number. So when everybody is SS now, and now that lady officers, they have been given this permission of commanding the troops, they will
Yes.
be, in future you will see ladies commanding, being placed as commanding officers. So whatever things are expected from a gentleman officer, same things will be expected from ladies also. So you should acquaint yourself with the SSB procedure thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
You should be aware these 5 days, what process is going to be there. First day will be the screening part, second day will be the psych day, third and fourth will be the GTO, and fifth will be the interview. If you get recommended, you go for your medicals, and then they prepare a merit list, and then you receive your call letter for OTA. This is the basic process. And again, then there are repeater batches also. For repeaters, it is expected out of them, like they have to introspect what went wrong in their previous SSB, and then they should improve on that thing. This is for the repeaters. Then you should have knowledge about the entry which you are going. A lot of people, they don't concentrate on this thing. You should be aware like which entry are you going. Few they go for normal entry, few they go for NCC entry, few they go for technical entry. They don't have knowledge about the kind of entry they are seeking. So in SSB, they ask questions on the, you must have knowledge about army also. It is not like you are coming from civil and you are straight away going there and you don't have any knowledge about the army. So basic knowledge, like the basic organization, what all corps are there, what all regiments are there, and for now they will expect everything from girls also, because now that girls are talking about being a part of the combat unit, or if they are going to command things, then they will be SSB will be expecting few things from girls also, like what kind of weapons do infantry use, what kind of tanks are there in the armored corps. So all these things you should have knowledge about all these things. Next is the current affairs part. You should have knowledge about your national and international events. Current affairs is a must if you are going for SSB. Without current affairs, it's because you also know a lot of things are there, group discussions are there, lecturate is there, and interviews are there. They do ask questions on current affairs.
Current affairs, yes.
Yeah. So current affairs knowledge should be there. Then OLQs. You should be aware about the OLQs. OLQs में तो बहुत सारे OLQs आते हैं. Reasoning ability is there, leadership quality is there, and there are 15 OLQs which are listed. If you are many of the people they take coaching nowadays. No, there are a lot of coaching academies now. I was blessed. I was being trained by my father-in-law.
Okay.
So I was his student. He is one of the best actually. So I really thank him for this. And a lot of OLQs are there. You should work upon the OLQs. I believe your last session you covered on OLQs with Captain TV.
Yes, ma'am. We had
sir. So same thing applies here also with women officers. And then you need to be confident. Your body language, the way you dress up, the way you talk to people, the way you present yourself. You should be lively, you should be cheerful, and you should be confident. Not overconfident, but confident. And it really plays a great part in your personality. Then I would like to say practice is one thing, This is irrespective of gender again. So if you are joining SSB as a gentleman candidate or a lady candidate, it is for everyone. You need to practice your tests with the time at home. All the TATs, the picture perception tests are there, WATs are there. You need to practice them. Once you practice, बोलते हैं कि practice ही इंसान को perfect बनाता है, and that's a true saying. Till the time you don't practice, places like Allahabad and all, where you go and give SSB, either it's too hot, it's too cold, sometimes, pen doesn't work, sometimes you're not able to write, sometimes the environment is new. I'm talking about freshers now. So sometimes what happens, you become nervous. आपको nervousness हो जाती है, आप एकदम से इतना सारा वो देखते हो, and then if you are writing down, you come under pressure. You are in pressure only, because SSB का काम है आपको pressure में डालना है, and आपके real qualities को बाहर निकालना. So you need to practice on these things. You can do practice with now that lockdown time is there. So you can have practice with your friends, maybe online or on phone. You can do the group discussion practice, and you can do that lecturate part. You can record your own video. And then, that is why I requested, मुझे याद आया मेरी video record कर देना, ताकि मैं next time अगर मेरे में कुछ flaws है तो मैं देखूंगी. Actually, I am very new to this. No, I am also not very tech savvy.
Because this is I also started it like this is my this is third time I'm doing like Captain DBS sir. I did once, and then one was one of my student. He takes care of this Instagram. He handles the page and everything, and he told me to start this video. So maybe I was not very proficient. So this is just the third time I'm coming live.
Yeah, no, I am like talking to people on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is very easy, but this Instagram thing is really new for me. I just started this account and I was amazed. जब मैंने अपने followers देखे, I thought, what is happening? I was not able to control the account only. I was not able to. I was like, क्या करना है इसका? But it's good. If I am able to help someone, अगर मुझे कुछ आता है और मैं किसी को आगे वो knowledge impart कर सकती हूँ, तो I believe इससे better तो और क्या काम हो सकता है? And we must utilize this lockdown period, no?
Yes.
So this is the best way. And then physical fitness is again, which I am also into physical fitness, and you need to be physically fit. if you are preparing for SSB. It's not about physical fitness is not about looking good, or it's not, because when you are into in your teenagers, or when you are into in your 20s, everybody looks good. Metabolism is good, जितना भी आप खा लो वो you are fit only, आप देखने में भी fit लगते हो. So physical fitness, basically you require it for your mental alertness. Plus you have to complete your individual obstacles there in 3 minutes. तो इन दो चीजों के लिए आपको फिजिकल फिटनेस की बहुत जरूरत है. Plus I would like to add yoga and meditation also in this. I just recently wrote, I keep writing posts for defense aspirants, जिनको किसी तरीके की help मिल जाए, ideas मिल जाए. So yoga and meditation, it really increases your concentration and focus.
Yes.
So if you are focused for something, you will definitely clear that thing. You will definitely, achieve your goal. Plus goal is also very necessary. If you think कि मुझे SSB भी देनी है और कुछ और भी करना है साथ में, यहाँ भी एग्जाम देना है, वहाँ भी एग्जाम देना, आप नहीं कर पाओगे. You should have a single focus and single goal. Make a timetable, and हर चीज timetable. So like when I used to study, it was like I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to go for a run. भागने जाती थी मैं. When I used to come back, I used to have my breakfast. I used to read the editorial section and the newspapers. I used to read current affairs books. I used to watch TV, news only. Entertainment also should be now, if you are preparing for SSB, it should be something very, very productive. It's not that you are watching TV and passing time and, watching all movies and songs and अभी कुछ time के लिए वो थोड़ा सा restrict करना ही चाहिए ना. So yes. Entertainment and hobbies also which you take, they should be productive. If you are into reading is a very good hobby. If you are preparing for SSB, I was really bad in reading. I want to improve this quality of me now also. मैं आज भी अपने में मेरा एक ये weakness कह लो. I am not very much into reading, but मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं आगे जाके I read a lot, because when you read books, you really gain knowledge. Last 8 months I've been reading a lot. तो उससे मेरी थिंकिंग में एंड हर चीज में बहुत फर्क आया है. तो आपके हॉबीज प्रोडक्टिव होने चाहिए. देन यू कैन स्टार्ट विद सम. नाउ तो लॉकडाउन पीरियड इज देयर, सो यू कैन गेट योरसेल्फ इंडल्ज्ड इन सम इंडोर गेम्स फॉर सम टाइम. नॉट दैट ऑनलाइन लूडो, बट अगेन इट इज अ वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. पीपल हैव बीन डूइंग इट. Plus, then one more thing is there. PIQ forms are there. So PIQ form को बहुत अच्छे से भरना है सबको. For ladies, they have different hobbies. Now I am talking about ladies. They have different hobbies. If a guy must be writing, I am into riding. So maybe a girl must be writing, I am into cooking. So cooking में भी you should be aware about. It's not normal dal chawal cooking. Cooking may they can ask you anything, you should be aware about exotic vegetables and maybe recipes also at times. If your interviewing officer is a good cook, he might ask a question about cooking also. So what all kind of dishes you make, and stir frying or saute karna, ye karna wo. And nowadays so people are into healthy food. So they might ask you questions on healthy food also, things like that. So you need to be very distinct. If you are writing something in your PIQ, आपका actually सारी interview उसी पे होती है, except 1 or 2 questions which they ask from outside, and I believe those questions are on the current affair only. Right? So PIQ should be, so PIQ आपका एक ऐसा होना चाहिए जिसमें आप जो लिखो उसके बारे में सारी knowledge होना चाहिए, especially for girls. I'm talking about girls here now. Yeah. And last और सबसे important point जो मुझे लगता है ना, it is be honest with yourself. It's not like if somebody is watching me in uniform or somebody is watching, somebody like किसी ने पूरी मूवी में हीरोइन को देख लिया, एकदम से जोश चढ़ गया, मुझे फौज में ही जाना है.
हाँ,
It's not
this
that.
is a this is a classic case with people right now. ऐसा हो बहुत
I
बहुत
know.
लोग ऐसे
बहुत लोग
तो
ऐसे हैं जिनको लगता है ओ अब तो मुझे फौज में ही जाना है, हम ऐसे दिखेंगे, हम ऐसे बनेंगे, हम ऐसे यूनिफॉर्म पहनेंगे, विल बी
जी जी
अलॉटेड दीज काइंड ऑफ जॉब.
हम्म
सी मूवीज एंड रियल लाइफ इज वेरी डिफरेंट. अगर आप
डिफरेंट
आर्मी में जा रहे हो, ये मैं गर्ल्स के लिए स्पेशली बोल रही हूँ, अगर आप आर्मी में जा रहे हो, यू नीड टू प्रूव योर मेटल एंड
हम्म
you need to be really tough mentally. Army is not a cakewalk. अगर आप उसको जस्ट प्रोफेशन समझ के जा रहे हो तो इट्स बेटर कि आप कोई टीचिंग या कोई और प्रोफेशन ले लो जिसमें कि आपको आराम से घर में बैठने को भी मिल जाएगा.
ये
यहाँ मैं अपना एक पर्सनल छोटा सा इंसिडेंट एक एक्सपीरियंस भी शेयर कर लेती हूँ सो दैट उनको एक बेसिक आइडिया हो जाए. आई वॉज वर्किंग विद ईएमई,
हम्म
electrical and mechanical engineering core. So there, my officer commanding was there. He had to go on a duty. Something emergency, some commitment was there, so he had to go there. I was the 2IC for him,
हम्म
second in
हम्म
command,
या
and we were going for an exercise outside.
ओके
And he was like, "अभी मुझे जाना है, अभी तुम्हें संभालना है." And I
हाँ
was like, all zapped. I said, "How will I do it? I don't
हाँ
know." Because, he is the officer commanding and you are the second in command and you are still in that learning phase. How will you do that? 3 days we were there. We were doing a setup of the workshop. ईएमई का काम होता है गाड़ियां ठीक करना, रिपेयर करना, तो उसके लिए हमें एक वर्कशॉप बनानी पड़ती है. लाइक दी वर्कशॉप्स वी हैव आउटसाइड, जैसे सिविल में होता है वैसे ही फौज में भी होता है. तो एक्सरसाइज एरिया में आपको पूरा उसका बेस सेट करना है, आपको वो हर चीज आपको फ्लोर सेट करना पड़ता है पूरा.
हम्म
एंड आई वाज ऑल दैट, आई वाज लाइक अब ये कैसे होगा.
हम्म
3 days I was there standing with the men in uniform. I still remember. तीसरे दिन मैंने अपने जूते खोले थे.
हाँ
And our GOC's orders were you will be eating only शक्कर पाराज and water.
हाँ
और
हाँ
मेरे जैसा इंसान जिसको थोड़ी थोड़ी देर में भूख लगती है, और मैं मतलब आई वाज लाइक मैं बिलीव नहीं कर पा रही थी कि रियली ये मेरे साथ हो रहा है कि मैं इतनी आई वाज वेरी यंग दैट टाइम. आई वाज जस्ट 26, आई वाज 25 इनफैक्ट.
हम्म
एंड इतनी बड़ी मेरे पे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी देके वो चले गए, बट वो किया मैंने
हम्म
बिकॉज यू आई वॉज नॉट अ नॉर्मल गर्ल दैट टाइम. नो, आई वॉज एन ऑफिसर. तो
हम्म
ऑफिसर से थिंग्स वर एक्सपेक्टेड आउट ऑफ यू. सो यू नीड टू बी मेंटली रियली स्ट्रांग. लाइफ में चीजें ऐसी हो जाती हैं जिन पे हमारा कंट्रोल नहीं होता है.
हम्म
अगर हम उन्हीं को सोच सोच के या ये सोचेंगे कि हम नहीं कर पाएंगे तो हम वाकई कभी नहीं कर पाएंगे. So it is basically, and that was learning experience for me. For 3 days I was there, and उसके बाद मुझे कोई टास्क मिला है, कहीं भी मिला है, मैंने कभी ये नहीं बोला कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी. अब भी मुझे लगता है लाइफ में एक बार तो सोचता है ना इंसान, लाइक इससे लाइव होने से पहले मुझे लगा था मैं कर पाऊंगी. माय फ्रेंड्स आर लाइक क्यों नहीं कर पाओगी तुम. कर पाओगी. तो आपके अंदर यू शुड बी ऑनेस्ट टू योरसेल्फ. आपको अंदर से कुछ फीलिंग आनी चाहिए कि क्या मैं ये कर सकती हूँ, क्या मैं इस चीज के लिए बनी हूँ, क्या आर यू रेडी टू फेस दी चैलेंजेस, आर यू रेडी टू फेस दी हार्डशिप्स. लाइफ इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी हार्ड इन आर्मी. आई एम नॉट डीमोटिवेटिंग एनीबडी, बट येस, इफ यू हैव द मेटल यू नीड टू बी मेंटली स्ट्रांग. आपको अपना माइंड स्ट्रांग करके आना ही पड़ेगा फौज में.
आना ही
क्योंकि
पड़ेगा
फौज में देखो वही लोग आते हैं, जैसे मेरे जैसे लोग, जिनको मुझे ना एक रूटीन से बहुत डर लगता है.
हम्म
मैंने कॉर्पोरेट में काम किया, मैंने वो छोड़ा इसीलिए था. आई वॉज रियली ग्लैड. ओह,
हाँ
9 से 5, 9 से 5, 9 से 5 आप क्या करते हो. आप सुबह उठते हो, यू ड्रेस अप, देन यू सिट देयर ऑन योर लैपटॉप एंड फिर 5 बज जाते हैं. यू क्लोज योर लैपटॉप, यू गो बैक होम. दिस इज नो लाइफ.
हम्म
फॉर अ पर्सन लाइक मी दिस इज नो लाइफ. आई रियली लाइक एडवेंचर इन माई लाइफ. नो, थोड़ा उतार चढ़ाव या टफ लाइफ जैसे होती है, कुछ ना कुछ मतलब चलते रहना चाहिए जिंदगी में. तो आर्मी दे डोंट हैव रेगुलर वर्किंग आवर्स. इट इज लाइक कभी भी कुछ भी हो जाएगा और किसी दिन कुछ भी नहीं होता है.
हाँ
तो राइट, सो यू नीड टू बी मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर ऑल दीज थिंग्स कि क्या मैं ये चीज कर सकती हूँ. लाइक मेरे साथ हो गया है ना. तो बहुत सारी
हम्म
चीजें हैं जो फौज में ऐसी हैं. तो आप अपने साथ यू नीड टू बी ऑनेस्ट विद योर
हम्म
सेल्फ कि क्या मैं ये चीज कर सकती हूँ. अगर आपके अंदर वो चीज है, देन ओनली स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एसएससी. आपको ये चीज क्लियर होनी चाहिए.
So, I think one more question that some part of it has already been covered by you.
Yeah.
How to stay motivated during difficult times. So, as you told that life will definitely have ups and downs. So you need to be mentally strong, and you cannot just go down to pressure or just give up. So this is one thing. And ma'am, one more thing. This also is a very common question. So, and this is the last one we'll be taking up for out of all the questions. Then maybe you can share any other thing you would like to.
Okay.
So basically, I've asked that what happens to the like if about the family life basically for a girl. So for a lady officer. So how to manage the family life serving in the forces, and then after that, for example, after the period of engagement, so getting into the civil life. So if you could throw some light on that with your experiences.
Yeah. See, army में if you talk about family life, तो family life का थोड़ा सा ऐसे ही है. ऐसे ही नहीं है मतलब. Many of the lady officers, no, they prefer marrying, getting married to army officers only. जो मैंने देखा है.
Mhm.
And उसका एक ये होता है कि government they give you this provision, they post you with your husband. You can ask for spouse posting also at times, but that is again not very sure that you will be getting this spouse posting or you will not be getting this spouse posting. So you again same thing comes, like you need to be mentally prepared for everything. When you take the oath, it is like anywhere on sea, land,
Land.
water and air, no. So you being an officer, आपको you should be, duty comes first. वो वाली
Mhm.
चीज होती है. But still, army gives you a lot of time if you
Mhm.
are posted in peace areas, which I'm sure most of the lady officers they get peace areas only. Very few of them they go for field, or maybe it is once in a lifetime or twice in a lifetime only. So till the time, and mostly newly commissioned officers they are sent to field areas. So
Mhm.
उस time तक half of them are not married, and the people who are married, उसमें भी you get time. Army ka lifestyle is such like you go offices from 8 to 1:30 and then you come back for lunch, then again you go back for, and the best part is everything is inside the
Campus only. The state.
periphery. Yeah. So things are not very difficult. And
Mhm.
if you can, if a lady can manage in corporate sector, believe you me, I worked in corporate sector. मुझे
Mhm.
फौज में काम करना उससे ज्यादा इजी लगता था.
Okay.
Yeah, corporate sector, I used to drive 50 kilometers from my home. I used to go there and then मैं टिफिन डब्बा लेके जाती थी अपना. लंच
Mhm.
भी वहीं करती थी. जब तक मैं वापस आती थी, it used to be 9:30, 10 o'clock at night at times. So life is, everywhere life is tough. कहीं पे भी
Okay.
easy नहीं है for a lady. If you see your mothers or other ladies who are working as teachers also, teaching is again a very difficult profession. आजकल तो और भी ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट हो गया ना. लेडीज आर गोइंग एंड टीचिंग एंड देन दे आर कमिंग होम एंड देन दे आर डूइंग समथिंग फीडिंग इनसाइड द लैपटॉप. आई डोंट नो व्हाट. तो और भी ज्यादा मुश्किल हो गया है उनके लिए. So no
Mental.
profession is easy. Army is also like that. If you are
Mhm.
prepared for this thing, कि ठीक है मुझे 1 या 2 दिन या बीच में at times you have to go for exercises also for a month or 2 months. So you need to cater your backups like that.
Mhm.
अगर आप अपना बैकअप वैसा सेट कर लेते हो और अपना माइंड वैसा सेट कर लेते हो, आई बिलीव नथिंग इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. एंड बच्चे भी जो फौजियों के बच्चे होते हैं ना, दे आर ऑल्सो लाइक वेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग. दे अंडरस्टैंड, ओके माई मदर इज गोइंग, माई फादर इज गोइंग, दे आर ओके विद दैट. इट इज नॉट वेरी डिफिकल्ट. देन आप घर के काम के लिए कोई हेल्प रख लो.
Mhm. Yeah,
तो
basically,
बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, सब कुछ हो जाता है.
have this challenges will be there or wo hai, but at the same time you will have to manage. This is, I would say, a part of your Fauji life. So when you are
या
signing up for it, so somewhere you definitely are mentally strong and you are expecting this. And nowadays, ma'am, as a number of lady officers are increasing. Earlier it was less. Nowadays the number of lady officers are more. So I don't know about army exactly, but air force mein earlier it was very easy to get a spouse posting, but now because the number of this officers are more lady officers, so it is not possible for everyone to get a spouse posting. So they have started this that you will get a posting under the same command. But
Right.
but this is again when you are joining, so you are already aware of that, and they are doing very nice. And then the environment of Forge is as such that the whole station itself is like a family to you. So you will have never have any kind of problem leaving behind your family or your kids for some time and all these things. So all these things help you to overcome this. All right, ma'am. So
Right.
I think we discussed the questions of the aspirants that were picked up. So, ma'am, anything you would like to, apart from this, you would like to share?
I would want only one thing, like ladies के लिए especially, अगर ये session है तो ladies के लिए ही बोल रही हूँ. uh, we need to be mentally strong, फिर वही चीज आ जाएगा.
Mm-hmm.
And see, everything is a mixed bag. If you talk about things, everything is a mixed bag.
Mm-hmm.
आज थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लगता है कि लेडी ऑफिसर्स को कॉम्बैट रोल में एक्सेप्ट करेंगे नहीं करेंगे, क्या होगा कैसे होगा. लाइफ इन आर्मी इज डिफिकल्ट, बट इट्स नॉट वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
Mm-hmm.
If you get used to that lifestyle, it becomes your lifestyle. It's not very difficult,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you have to prepare yourself ऐसा that you should not be running away from the difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
आपको experience those difficulties, face them, I would say, then learn from those difficulties, and then you move on.
Yes.
This should be the basic attitude in life also, not just in army. It should be there in life. It should be there in your life also. And failures, again, one point I would like to touch upon. Failure again is a thing, you should not get bogged down about any kind of failure in life.
Mm-hmm.
आप बिल्कुल खत्म होके भी दोबारा खड़े हो सकते हो जिंदगी में. आपके अंदर वो जज्बा होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं होता है, हमें लगता है वी गेट डिसअपॉइंटेड. जैसे लाइक फर्स्ट टाइम व्हेन आई गॉट रिजेक्टेड फ्रॉम द एसएसबी, इट वाज लाइक आई वाज सिटिंग एट द प्लेटफॉर्म, भोपाल रेलवे स्टेशन पे बैठी थी, एंड आई वाज लाइक अब शायद दुनिया खत्म हो गया, मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगी. फीलिंग आती है, हर किसी के साथ आती है.
Yes.
बट देन धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली आई अंडरस्टूड, आई रियलाइज कि मुझे यही करना है, तो उसके लिए अब मुझे कुछ भी करना पड़ेगा, वो मैं करूंगी. तो ऐसा सा आपके अंदर एक एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए. एंड बीइंग अ फीमेल ऑफिसर, बीइंग अ लेडी ऑफिसर इन अ मेल डोमिनेटिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन,
Mm-hmm.
you really have to prove yourself. It's a fact.
Yes.
लेडीज सुपर इंटेलिजेंट है,
Mm-hmm.
सुपर स्ट्रांग होती हैं. अगर एक माँ एक बच्चे को जन्म दे सकती है ना, उससे स्ट्रांग कोई इंसान नहीं है इस धरती के ऊपर, राइट? तो ये हम लोगों को प्रूव करना है हमें. एक छोटा सा फिर अपना एक एग्जांपल देती हूँ मैं. व्हेन आई जॉइंड दिस सेकंड यूनिट ऑफ माइन, ईएमई, पहले वाली पलटन में तो वहां पे लेडी ऑफिसर्स थी बहुत सारी, एंड दे यूज्ड टू कॉल मी साब ओनली. दे कॉल यू साब और सर. दे विल एड्रेस यू एज सर एंड साब. इफ यू आर अ लेडी ऑल्सो दे विल कॉल यू सर. पहले पहले तो बहुत अजीब लगता है, देन यू गेट यूज्ड टू. When I joined my second unit, I was from the other corps. I got commissioned in ordnance. So मैं EME में थी, तो they were like they started calling me ma'am, madam.
Mm-hmm.
तो थोड़ा सा तो मुझे लगा कि इतने साल तो मैं साफ साफ सुनते हैं, एकदम से मैडम कैसे हो गया. तो उस मैडम का मतलब कि अभी भी वो रेजिस्टेंस, वो स्पेस है. दे हैव नॉट एक्सेप्टेड यू फुली. दे आर ट्रीटिंग यू लाइक अ लेडी ओनली. दे हैव नॉट एक्सेप्टेड यू एज एन ऑफिसर. तो I was like, okay, थोड़ा आप ऑब्जर्व करते हो लोगों को. I told my OC, I said, he said, this is your office, go and sit inside the office. I said, nahi sir, I will not sit in my office. He said, why? He was, like, ऐसे कैसे? तो मैंने उनको बोला, सर मैं तो फ्लोर पे काम करूंगी इनके साथ, क्योंकि मुझे सीखना है. तो I wore my डांगरी, that combat, एंड मैं उनके साथ फ्लोर पे चली गई. एंड दे वर लाइक मेरे लिए कुर्सी लेके आ रहे हैं, एंड ऐसे करके कि मैडम आ गई है. तो मैडम तो बैठेंगी है ना. एक ने तो मुझे बोल भी दिया, मैडम आप एसी में बैठी है ना, अंदर जाके आप यहाँ धूप में क्या कर रहे हो. तो आई वाज लाइक नहीं नहीं, मैं सीखने आई हूँ और मुझे यहाँ पे सीखना है ये काम. तो मैं वहां पे जाके बैठ गई. एंड देन आई टोल्ड माई जेसीयूज आर देयर, दे आर रियली एल्डर पीपल, एंड बहुत सालों से फौज में होते हैं, रियली एक्सपीरियंस्ड.
Really?
तो मैंने उनको बोला कि साहब मुझे तो ये काम सिखाइए आप, मुझे ये नहीं आता है।
Mm-hmm.
उन्होंने बोला मैडम क्या आप सच में सीखना चाहते हैं ये? मैंने कहा हाँ मैं तो सीखूंगी। 3 महीने 4 महीने मैंने फ्लोर पे काम किया। देन आई यूज टू गो फॉर पीटी एंड गेम्स ऑल्सो एवरी डे। वहां पे जाके मैंने देखा कि ओके सर्विसेज वाले हैं, ठीक है भाग लेंगे, ठीक ठाक है, मेरी पेस पे भाग ही लेंगे। आई गिव देम अ चैलेंज, ऐसे जो मेरे से जल्दी क्रॉस करेगा उसकी
हाँ,
छुट्टी साइन। ऐसे
okay.
करके मैंने ये शुरू किया। आई वॉज अ वेरी गुड रनर एक्चुअली, काफी अच्छा भागती थी पहले। तो मैं भागती थी तो मैं किसी को आगे निकलने नहीं देती थी।
Mm-hmm.
एंड आई स्टार्टेड प्लेइंग स्पोर्ट्स ऑल्सो विद देम इन द इवनिंग। धीरे धीरे करके मैंने अपनी जगह बनाई इन लोगों के बीच में।
Mm-hmm.
धीरे धीरे, इट वॉज ग्रेजुअल। दिस इज वॉट माई पॉइंट वॉज नो फॉर कॉम्बैट ऑल्सो।
Yes.
इट विल टेक टाइम, बट वो चीज आ जाएगी। देन
Mm-hmm.
पीपल विल गेट यूज टू, दे विल सी योर हार्ड वर्क, दैट यू आर
Mm-hmm.
पुटिंग इन थिंग्स। मेन विल। और ये जो इतने सारे डिस्कशन और ये सब डिबेट्स चलते हैं कि मेन विल नॉट एक्सेप्ट यू, ये वो, ऐसा नहीं है। अगर एक आईएएस और आईपीएस कुर्सी पे बैठ के ऑर्डर दे रही है, वो उसके भी तो ऑर्डर्स लेते हैं ना,
Mm-hmm.
राइट?
Yes,
इफ
ma'am.
आई एम फ्रॉम सर्विसेज, सर्विसेज में भी अगर मैं किसी को कुछ बोलती रही तो वो लोग मेरे ऑर्डर्स मानते थे, क्योंकि
Mm-hmm.
उन्होंने मुझे वहां पुट इन करते हुए देखा। तो जब मैंने इस पलटन में सबके साथ भागना शुरू करा, इनके साथ फ्लोर पे काम करना शुरू किया, मैंने सुबह एक 10 बजे की हमारी टी ब्रेक होती है,
Mm-hmm.
साथ में मैंने इनके चाय और वो पकौड़े खाने की, तो मैं शौकीन थी बहुत। तो मैं उनको बोलती थी मैं तो यही खाऊंगी, एंड लंगर का खाना इज लाइक, आई रियली लव लंगर का फूड। तो वो जो भी बनता था, बॉन्डे, कभी जलेबी, कभी शक्करपारे चाय के साथ, एंड आई एम वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ टी ऑल्सो।
Mm-hmm.
तो मैं उनके साथ चाय भी पीती थी, खाती भी थी। धीरे धीरे करके आपका एक रेपो बनना शुरू हो जाता है उनके साथ। देन यू स्टार्ट लिसनिंग टू देयर प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड बीइंग एन ऑफिसर, क्योंकि आप लीडर हो तो आप उनके प्रॉब्लम्स सॉल्व भी करना शुरू करते हो।
Yes.
देन पीपल सी यू डूइंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स, जो एक मेल ऑफिसर करता है, तो
Mm-hmm.
वो डिफरेंस भूल जाते हैं। आफ्टर 6 months they automatically started calling me Saab,
Mm-hmm.
right? So मुझे लगा कि अब मैंने शायद प्रूव कर दिया है अपने आप को, एंड दे फील कि मैं भी आई एम नो लेस देन एनीबडी एल्स। सो इट इज बेसिकली कि आप ग्रेजुअली स्टेप बाय स्टेप जब अपने आप को प्रूव कर देते हो लोगों को, या अपने आप को आपका हार्ड वर्क लोगों को नजर आना शुरू हो जाता है ना, यू ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी जगह बन जाती है उसमें। सो फॉर लेडी ऑफिसर्स इट इज लाइक, वो माइंडसेट से नहीं जाना है कि हम ये लेडी हैं और हम ये काम नहीं कर पाएंगे। यार व्हेन यू आर ट्रेन्ड फॉर द सेम थिंग, यू
Same thing.
वेरी वेल डू दैट थिंग एंड यू कैन डू दैट थिंग। जब आपकी ट्रेनिंग सेम है, आपके ट्रेनिंग के स्टैंडर्ड सेम है, अब तो एसएस नंबर भी सेम है, एंड व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू कमांड नाउ, तो अब तो आई डोंट थिंक कि कोई मुझे ऐसे डिस्पैरिटी नजर नहीं आती है। आपको
Mm-hmm.
अपने आप को स्ट्रांग बनाना पड़ेगा, आपको अपने आप को बोलना पड़ेगा कि मैं ये कर सकती हूँ। I always say fight like a girl, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I be proud of this fact that you are a lady। जो आप कर सकते हो वो और कोई नहीं कर सकता है दुनिया में। जो आपके पास भगवान ने सुपर पावर्स दी है ना, being woman is your super power। I always say this thing to ladies। So जो आप चीज कर सकते हो वो और कोई नहीं कर सकता है। तो ये चीज आपको आपको खुद के अंदर पहचाननी है। जिस दिन आप ये पहचान लोगे उस दिन आपके लिए भी कुछ डिफिकल्ट नहीं है। जहाँ इतनी लेडीज करती आई हैं, तो आप लोग भी सब कर लेते हैं, कोई नया नहीं है। एंड अकेडमी का बड़ा सिंपल है। अकेडमी का देर आर स्टेप बाय स्टेप थिंग्स आर देयर। पीपल आर अफ्रेड ऑफ ज्वाइनिंग अकेडमी। पता नहीं वहां पे क्या होगा, पता नहीं हम कर पाएंगे कि नहीं कर पाएंगे, ऐसे सवाल आते हैं दिमाग में, फियर जो होता है। लेकिन अकेडमी का बड़ा सेट प्रोसीजर है। वहां पे हर चीज बिल्कुल स्टेप बाय स्टेप है। हर चीज ग्रेजुअली वो लेके जाते हैं आपको। आपका मेंटल और आपका फिजिकल जो भी चीजें हैं वो एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप बड़े ग्रेजुअल तरीके से आपको वहां तक लेके जाया जाता है। एवरीथिंग इज वेरी साइंटिफिक देयर इन अकेडमी। सो नथिंग टू वरी अबाउट।